Hi. Um, I really feel like this is a long time in the making. I've been home all summer from college, and I don't have internet access at home. So I'd made videos over the summer, but I feel like uploading them would kind of be redundant. So I'm just making a new one. Today is September 4th, and tomorrow marks my 6 month surgery, or if that's what you really want to call it. But it's been 6 months since I've had my surgery, and I feel amazing. Um, I think kind of in that first month, you're like, I should feel amazing, but then you're like, oh, I'm barfing and things suck, and I can't eat what I want, and you're still going through that psychological change, and you're not quite used to your new body. Um, and so I feel like what I can tell you now is more important than my past videos. Um, okay, so my surgery day, I've told you this, I was 295 pounds and point 0.8, or that really matters. Um, when I stepped on the scale yesterday morning, I was 209.8. So let's see, that's 209, that's 86 pounds. I've lost 86 pounds in 6 months. And I'm really proud of that. I feel like I could have probably lost a little bit more, but, like I said before, old habits die hard. And I'm really trying. I really am. Not that you guys probably need to know this, but I think it's pretty amazing. So, my shirts have all shrunk. Like, I had bought new clothes at JCPenney's in January, and they were all like 1X's or something, like A&A. I remember I bought this sweater and this beautiful shirt, and I was so excited, and I couldn't fit them. I was so frustrated because I was like, I need to get in and out of here, so I didn't even try them on. And I had to bring them to the consignment store because they were just like, burlap sacks on me almost. They were so big. And it's hard to believe that, I've lost that much weight, that my clothes are just literally drowning me. I was wearing a size 22 jean, and I usually bought my jeans at Deb's, if that matters. And now I am down to a 15, 16. My breasts have shrunk, and I don't like to admit that. I've probably lost a full cup size so far. So I went from a full C to like a large B, small C-ish, which I'm not happy about, but oh well. And I lost about 4 sizes in my undies too, so that was kind of weird. I think the biggest thing in my appearance that I've noticed is, like, I don't really have double chins anymore. I was watching my old videos and I was like, ooh, is that really what I looked like? And I had to cut my hair. My hair has been falling out rapidly. Like, when I shower, I used to pull out handfuls because my hair was, down to right here on my back. And so I was like, I have to do something. And I chopped it off at the end of the year, and it was still too long, and then it was growing over the summer, and then I was like, you know what, I just need to get this weight off of there. So I do recommend that, if you do experience a lot of hair loss, and that you do chop it off, if that's what you really want to do, because it takes that weight off your scalp. Because when you go through this surgery, you're denying your body the nutrients it needs, and so your hair feeds off protein and vitamin D and folic and stuff. And so it pretty much, being that you're not getting enough, it shuts down all the feed to all your little hair follicles, and then, they're just slowly dying and falling out. So taking that weight off there, using, strengthening shampoo, taking lots of your vitamins, really does help. And I'm terrible at taking meds, but I've been really trying to. And I went to the doctor the other day, and they said my vitamin D was running low. Like, it's supposed to be 30, and it was 24. So I need to really work on getting that more into my system. As far as my self-esteem goes, I feel like I'm a much happier person. I feel like I exude a better confidence, which I'm really proud of. Um, you know, when people tell me I look beautiful, it's hard to hear, but you just light up inside, and because you're like, someone really, thinks that I'm beautiful, and I, didn't always hear that before. Um, when I moved back onto campus, I'd run into a couple people that I haven't seen all summer, and one guy I had actually worked with last year, um, had looked back at me, and I was like, "Hi," and he's like, "Autumn, is that really you?" And it's, yeah, it's me. But I don't feel like I've changed enough for people to not recognize me, but there's been a lot of people who have just double taked, which is a little strange, but if I've changed that much, then that means something. Um, I haven't had any negative responses to this. Everyone has been so proud of me and has been, really cheering me on and telling me, that they think I look great and they're happy, that I'm happy. And that's a really amazing feeling, to have that support. If you do this kind of thing alone, it can be hard. And like I had said before, my sister and my mom have both had this. So I had a support system at home. I had people around that knew what I was going through and didn't judge me for it. And I feel like they were invaluable, to this experience. Like, I couldn't have done it without them. As far as my diet goes, probably about the 4-month mark is when my sorry, hold on just one second. I have motion sensor lights. Okay, so at the 4-month mark was when my food kind of became easier to digest, I guess. It was when I was able to branch into a different part of my diet, and when my stomach could handle more things. I'm still eating small quantities. Let's see here. I do cheat a little bit. Pop was one of the hardest things for me to give up, so I've been drinking diet ginger ale, but I put a lot of ice in it, so it's not really that fizzy. And doesn't seem like it's really bothered me too much, or like changed like how much I could eat. I still have issues sometimes with slowing down, and it's really funny because if I eat too fast, then it sounds like I'm trying to throw up, but I'm not. I'm just burping. And my mom thinks, she's like, "Oh, you're so lucky you could actually burp," but I sound like a bullfrog. And so that's what she calls me now. And so that's a strange feeling. Right now I'm eating an apple. It's staying down, so it's not bugging me, so that's good. And let's see here. What advice could I give you? I started working out last month a little bit. Nothing too strenuous, because I know that my surgeons told me that I shouldn't be doing weight loss exercising, just toning and kind of trying to tighten up, because here, I'll show you. I already kind of have bat wings going on. So, I can pretty much reach back and pull back the skin on my arm. And, it's not terrible, but, I joke around with my mom, maybe one day I'll get to fly. So, that's really about it so far. I know it's been a long time. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm doing good, and I feel great. And if you feel like this is something you need to really do, don't be discouraged. You have to choose for yourself. What is the person inside you need? What's going to make you feel good? What's going to make you feel healthy? And, once you make that choice, you really have to commit to it. And it's been hard for me. I'm still working at it. You're going to continue working on it when you have it done, forever. it's a lifetime thing. It's a choice that you know, can't easily reverse. And if you commit to it in the first place, then, you know, reversal couldn't even, you know, shouldn't even be anything on your mind. I don't regret anything about this. I've learned a little bit more about who I am and what makes me happy and what makes me tick, and my own bad habits that, you know, have kind of hurt me in my past. But I'm learning about this other person that kind of hid inside. So till next time, anyway, I hope everyone is amazing, and good night, because it's like 11:16. So okay.